Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how you can validate your product idea or startup idea before you build anything. Simple few steps and let's get started. 9 out of 10 startups fail. It's a shocking number, but it is what it is. And one of the main reasons for this high number of startups not making it over the second year is validation of the product. So a lot of startups test their product way too late. The idea is that you validate your product before you even build anything. This will higher your chances to succeed as a business. So today I'm going to show you how you can do exactly that without spending a fortune. What we need is our laptop for now. And the first thing is we're going to build a landing page. Now, what is a landing page? A landing page is a one-page website that displays your product. It showcases your product. Basically, all we need here is a title, a description, and digging into the pain points of your customer and a big buy button or pre-order button. Rather than having to code it yourself or finding a developer, there is awesome software out there that you can use to get your landing page up and running in just probably even like 30 minutes, an hour. So I'll quickly show you what software that is. To build your landing page, you can use LaunchRock, GoSpaces, Squarespace, Unbounce, Kickoff Labs. These are just a few, and some of them cost a little bit of money, others are free. It depends what features you take. However, it is much cheaper than getting a developer involved at this stage, in the early stage of product testing. Remember, you still got to validate your product and validate your market. So this is an easy way to get started. Now, what do we need next? We got the tool. We know now where to go to build a landing page. The second thing we need is it's actually a person. It's a designer. If you're not a designer, get someone involved who can help you in putting your landing page together. A good designer should be able to create your landing page within 6 to 8 hours, max 8 hours. To find a visual designer, UX designer, you want to make sure that they have experience in building websites or designing websites. There are several places where you can go to find those amazing, talented people, and I will show you those places right now. To find your designer to create your landing page, you can go to Upwork, you can go to The Loop, you can go to 99 Designs, or you can go to Freelancer. These are just 4 platforms that you can use to find your designer. I personally use Upwork the most, not saying that the other ones aren't good, because otherwise I would have not included them. What you do is you post a job description of, it can be super easy. All you need to say is you're looking for a visual designer, UX designer, who can, create a landing page based on your brief. And what you want to do is you want to request a portfolio, make sure that they have designed, websites before. Mobile apps, not necessarily, but it would be a nice to have. And you'll see based on their portfolio, what style speaks to you. Every designer has a particular style. Usually what design speaks to you, you see the level of experience. And on Upwork, for example, you can also see, and I think that's also the case on Freelancer, you can see ratings from previous clients that they had through the platform, which is also very helpful to get an understanding of their skill set and experience, to see, how they communicate with their clients and what work they delivered. So that also helps a lot. And basically for your brief, we're going to quickly look into what you need to get the designer started on the job of designing your landing page. To get your designer started on creating your landing page, here are 5 things that you should include in your design brief. Number 1, talk about your product. What is your product? What problem does it solve? Number 2, talk about your target audience. Who will be using your product? Number 3, talk about your business goal. In our case, it would be validating the product, see if there's a market for that. Number 4, how do you measure your business goal? What metric do you have in place? So this could be, for example, downloads. So you measure downloads, you measure how often people click the buy button, or you measure how many people sign up. In our case, it will be how many people click the buy button. And number 5 is all about the copy. Give the copy to the designer already before the designer starts creating the landing page. This will also help the designer to understand exactly what the product again is about and how much copy you have in order to present it nicely on the landing page. Now, if you do not have a copywriter, I recommend that you do get someone involved. Let it be, if you write it yourself, at least get somebody else read over it. It can be a friend, a colleague, or if you're not comfortable writing your own copy, you can use Upwork, freelancer.com, and so on, again, to find your copywriter on there as well. So we got our landing page, but what we need to be aware of is the landing page has been built on all on our assumptions, on your assumptions of what the product is, how the product will solve a customer's problem, and on the assumptions of the designer of how the product should be presented. What we're going to do next is we do a pre-validation before you put the landing page up to make sure that the message that you want to communicate on your landing page is crystal clear. And for that, we're going to use a 5-second test. Now, what's a 5-second test? A 5-second test means that you show the landing page to a few users, and the users are going to look at the landing page for 5 seconds, and then they have to answer a few questions of what the landing page is about. If they can't answer, that means you have to go back to the drawing board, redefine your messaging, and make it clearer, as well as potentially the designers. To do a 5-second test, you can either go into a cafe and simply ask a few people there if they participate in a quick survey. You show them your landing page on your laptop, and then for 5 seconds, and then ask 3 to 5 questions of what you want to know in order to determine if you clearly communicate what your product is about and what problem it solves. However, if you do not want to leave the comfort of your own home or your office, there's another way to do a 5-second test, and what you can use for that is Usability Hub 5-second test. And basically what you do is on this platform you can upload your design to test. So you upload your design, you ask your questions, and then people are going to do your test, and within a few hours you will receive your feedback. If users are able to understand what your product is all about, you are ready to go, and you can put it up, you can publish your landing page and start acquiring customers or start getting traffic to your site. If most of the users that have done the 5-second test with you are very unclear about your product, what your product is about, just go back to the drawing board. It doesn't mean you have to start all over again. It simply means that you have to redefine and be more clear in your messages, and maybe also change a few things on your design. And that's pretty much it. Now, you might wonder, how can I get traffic to my landing page? This is all very great. Okay, I put up my landing page and now I get customers, but where do they come from? Well, there are several ways of how you can drive traffic to your landing page, and this is probably something that we can talk about in a another video. So if you want to have more information about that, just let me know in the comment box and I can create a video on that. Another alternative is that you can download my book. You can download it for free, actually. And this is a book that I have written a few months ago. Whoa! And basically it's a book to help you validate your startup idea. So I'm gonna include the link in the description box. You can download it for free. You can read it on your phone or on your iPad or on your computer, or you can print it out. And there's an entire chapter about how you can get traffic to your landing page and do further product validation. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more how-to videos. Also, don't be a stranger, leave a comment in the comment box and let me know what other videos you would like to see, what problems you experience in your business, and yeah, so I can find solutions for you. And if I don't have the solution myself, I am going to find the person that does have the solution, and it probably will then be in form of a podcast. So just let me know what you want to see and I will make it happen for you guys. I wish you an amazing day. High five for making it all the way through the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Validate your start by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a lot of stuff laying around there. Self-judge them. Yeah, it can be just a friend. I never breathe. I need to breathe.